All right!
Let's do this.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the studio, the world famous Mermaid Lounge, for another episode of Free Beer with Charlie. I'm Big Al, and this is Charlie.
Hey, good to see you, Big Al. How's our free beer community doing? We hope you had a good week.
Yeah.
Big Al, how was yours?
You know, it was pretty good. 4 Mondays and a Friday, pretty much.
Oh my. And I don't know what, it's in the air or something, but it seems like, especially this week, it was definitely 4 Mondays and a Friday. We hope our free beer community had a better week than that.
Yes.
You know, with all the crazy going on right now.
There's crazy going on?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh. Between starting a new year, we've got a crazy presidential election going on. We've got an inauguration going on. We've got just mayhem everywhere. So, you know, I think we need to get back to the American spirit.
Get back to it.
Well,
I still got it.
Well, I still got mine too, so at least
two of us.
So Big Al and Charlie have the American spirit.
Yeah, but I think it's dwindling. It seems like, you know, those success stories from the past about how somebody persevered, and
yeah.
I'm wondering if we're going to have any more of those.
Well, I'd like to think we have. And, you know, we're going to talk about a beer company tonight that's been around since 1829.
Wow.
You know, that's back when immigrants came to this country, and why did they come here?
They wanted a better opportunity.
And they believed in the American spirit.
Yeah.
And, you know, we love looking into these beer companies is the fact that the history is so long and so deep that, you know, it comes back to that American spirit.
Yeah.
It's all about having a dream. You know, that's what America was founded on, is a dream. It's all about, let's build something, let's do something, let's get out there and make our dreams come true.
Speaking of building something, think about some of the great companies that have been built. You know, there's been like Ford Motor Company, there's been like GE, General Electric, Hershey's Chocolate.
Oh my God.
You know, there's all these big companies that are just started from nothing in America and built an empire.
And, you know, back then, back when this country was founded, that's what it was all about. It's all about, you know, we were all immigrants. We all came from different places, but Big Al had talents that I didn't have, so we bartered, we created things, we built things, and we built an empire.
We relied on each other.
And yes, we relied on each other. And I think that's what, you know, we need to get back to. We need to get back to that American spirit. Well, it's all about us. Yeah. You know, it's all about us working together. It doesn't matter where you came from, what color, what race, what size. It's all about working together.
What does that matter anyway?
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Yeah. And this beer we're looking at tonight, it kind of has that American spirit as its backing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we are with this beer. This is going to be a great one.
Oh, we're excited about this. I mean, who doesn't love chocolate?
Right. And when you mix it with beer, I have no idea what that's going to be like.
Isn't that where that saying, the best of both worlds, come from?
Yeah, yeah.
Beer and chocolate, yeah. So I say we just get started with it. Oh, wow. Look at the label on that.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Boy, it's like a classic Yuengling eagle and everything.
Yes. And I think that's awesome. I mean, you got to give them that, you know, something that started back in 1829 as the Eagle Brewing Company. Even though in 1873, when one of the sons joined in and they changed it to Yuengling, I think that's fantastic. They kept that Eagle because, once again, American spirit.
That's right. And that Hershey's logo, they use a nice classic brown and silver letters. You can tell it's Hershey's bar.
Yes.
Of course, it says Hershey's in big bold letters, but
it's iconic.
Yeah.
It's one of those labels that you don't even have to read it. You see it and you know what it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think that's fantastic. And I think the other thing that's cool is Yuengling has taken their classic porter and figured out a way to infuse it with the Hershey's chocolate.
Now, what do they use for the Hershey's ingredients? Because I know that they use like syrup.
Yes, Big Al, you're correct. They use Hershey's iconic chocolate syrup, Hershey's cocoa powder, cocoa nibs, caramel malt, and dark roasted malt.
So that's 3 different Hershey's ingredients there for sure.
Yes.
And I guess the main thing is, what's it really going to taste like though?
Yes. You know, because once again, hate to beat a dead horse, but you know, Hershey's is iconic for chocolate.
It's a great American chocolate bar.
Yes. And it's one of those, the label, the everything. And now, have you ever been to Hershey's, Pennsylvania?
I haven't.
I haven't either.
I'm related to the Hershey family in some weird way.
Oh, wow.
But yeah.
Wow, that explains your love for chocolate.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
No, I think that's great. Well, I say we crack this puppy open and
let's do it.
And get started. You know, it's been a while, but
we're flipping a cap.
we got a cap to flip, and I love the cap on this. Look at that classic label.
Eagle
Got the eagle on there.
Very nice.
You ready? You call it, Big Al.
Heads. Got it.
Gosh darn, that's good. Good job, Big Al. Let's pour this baby up and see what it smells like and tastes like. Man, it is dark.
Yes, it is. I see that we have a little bit of a head there. It's dissipating pretty fast.
Yeah, it is.
What's it smell like?
Boy, that's a sweet smell, isn't
I get a little bit of a, chocolate. A little bit of a malt.
Yeah. Boy, you get that chocolate though, don't you?
I get a little metallic smell there.
Yeah, it's. Boy, that's sweet.
Yeah, that is pleasant, isn't it?
Yes, it's very pleasant.
What do you give that on a?
I have to say that's a 3.
3?
I mean, there is a, when you pour it in a glass, there's kind of a mixed smell there. I mean, the aromas change, but when you stir that a little bit, and when you get that, I mean, that is total Hershey's chocolate.
The metallic
bar.
is not there so much now, but wow.
There is a faint metallic when we pour it. And I'm not sure what that's from.
Yeah, but now it's smelling like.
Oh my gosh, it smells like Hershey's chocolate.
Chocolate bar, yeah.
And look at that. That is dark.
Yeah.
It's interesting though. Do we know what the alcohol is on this?
I don't.
I think it's 4.7.
Wow, that's not very much.
That's not very much. Which is surprising. There's not more head on it than that.
Right.
But at 4.7.
So this is their typical porter.
Yeah.
That they make.
But they figured out a way to infuse it with the Hershey's chocolate.
Let's give this a taste. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that much chocolate.
That is, I'm telling you what, anybody who out there likes Hershey's chocolate bars, oh my gosh.
Can you imagine the things you could do with this though? We talk about, we have our beer lab, which we need to do another one here pretty soon.
Yes, we definitely
This would be a great one to put with something else. Because now you've got a chocolate beer. Just think of the possibilities.
Oh my gosh. I mean, could you substitute this as an ingredient for even bread instead of chocolate chips?
Oh, maybe
Instead of Hershey's chocolate chips, put that in there?
Yeah. This doesn't have as much alcohol to kill the yeast like we did with the Crazy Brewski.
That's amazing though.
It is.
I can't, you know what this would be fantastic with?
What's that?
This would be great with ice cream.
Ooh.
Oh, that's something to think about. I can't get over if I was blindfolded and you gave me this in a glass and said, check this out, try this. And I took a swig of it, I would swear you figured out a way to melt down a Hershey's chocolate bar and chill it down.
Yeah, that's really good.
Do you get any beer?
I mean, I get the effervescence, the carbonation of it.
But that is amazing. I mean, I have to give them.
Could you think about a Yoo-hoo drink, chocolate drink?
Yes.
It's not carbonated though.
Right.
So what do you give this on the bitter to sweet taste?
Boy, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to give it a 3. And I think we need to reiterate to our free beer community, that's high, but if you like Hershey's chocolate, that's what it is to me. It's not, like when we did Crazy Brewski, which you mentioned earlier, that was a sickeningly sweet. I mean, that was over the top, just between the sweetness and the malt. But this is the sweetness from that Hershey's chocolate.
So you can have a bad tasting sweet beer, and you can have a good tasting sweet beer. So think of some of those sippers that we have that we classify as dessert beers, that are just sitting there.
This is definitely a sweet, in a good sense, beer. If you love Hershey's chocolate, it is definitely a winner. So what do you think overall?
I think it's pretty amazing. I think it's got a lot of wow factor to it. Okay, I mean, because I think this is our first chocolate beer. We've had some coconut beer. I remember one that tasted like a Mounds bar.
Yes,
that
was good. That had a chocolate
But this
taste.
is just chocolate.
Yeah. And if you're a chocolate lover, even if you don't like beer, I think you'd like this.
Yeah, I think we should give this one a 5.
I think so. I think this is way over the top. I mean, for any chocolate lover out there, if you're a big Hershey's fan, you definitely need to try to get a hold of this. Now, you know, this is cool that Yuengling actually started doing this with in 2019, and you could only get it in draft. And so it went over so big that they decided in 2020 to do this, you know, let's go big and let's get it out to our distributors and we'll bottle it. And now it's gone over so good that it's going to be a seasonal beer. And so we're excited about that.
Yeah, this was running out pretty quick in places. So
yeah, there was places around us that literally within the first week we couldn't find it again. So
now we didn't talk about our categories.
That's true.
And this is kind of an interesting beer in that it's uniqueless.
Yeah.
Uniqueless? I think you used that word once and now I'm repeating it.
It's a new thing here at Brewery with Charlie.
It's not so much uniqueness as it is uniqueness.
Yes.
That we need to be talking about.
And it's got to be novelty. I mean, we've never had a straight chocolate beer that I know of.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, this is okay, so this isn't a guzzler or something that you take.
No.
It's a novelty thing. It's a kind of not something you get by the case and drink every weekend.
No, you're definitely not. I mean, this would be a great one. I mean, after a good meal, think of a steak cooked out on the grill. I mean, that'd be fantastic. You know, and like I said, if you had a group of people over, everybody get an ounce shot of it or something, it'd be great.
Yeah.
You're definitely not going to sit around and guzzle it, but it's definitely a novelty. Good in between. I mean, I mean, take this after even a hoppy beer or just a regular lager.
I'm sure that's going to change the flavors of it when you compare it to other things.
Yeah, and that's been point.
Yeah.
You know, I think depending on what you had before it and after it would definitely change the taste.
Totally.
But just drinking this straight out of the bottle, man, that chocolate is intense.
I'm thinking we need to grab some ice cream though and see what we can do with it.
We need to. I think this as a shake would be fantastic. So Big Al,
Charlie,
here's to God, guns, and rock and roll.
Amen. All right.
Man, I about chugged on mine.
I'm going to go get the blender.
Let's do it.
All right, Charlie, let's give this a shot.
Let's try it.
We got some Blue Bunny vanilla ice cream.
I think that's an iconic...
Homemade vanilla.
That's an iconic ice cream, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blue Bunny?
I think you can get Blue Bunny anywhere.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know how they can call this homemade because, Avi, that's not homemade.
But this is the homemade version.
Yes, there we go.
So,
and a Yuengling.
And a Yuengling.
The Hershey's chocolate.
Yeah, let's just pop this Yuengling open while you're popping that open.
Yeah, and I'll see what we can do over here with the ice cream. We got our bar blender here. Ooh, man, look at that.
Ice cream.
Oh.
Chocolate. Oh,
beer.
So good. You know, we've done a lot of things here at Free Beer, but
we
haven't done a milkshake.
We're not afraid to try things.
No, we love to try things.
All right. See what you think there. Think we need it all?
Yeah, let's stop there and see what that blends out.
I have no idea. I've never.
Yeah, we've never done this. So
beer shake.
Float, drink, milkshake. We may need some more ice cream.
What do you think?
Boy, it sure looks good.
That does. Let's firm it up a little. You know, the ice cream's not as frozen as I thought it would be, and that might be.
Yeah, that might affect our outcome here.
Yeah. That looks like a shake to me.
Yeah, it does.
Let's give that a shot.
It looks like a good shake.
Got a glass ready?
Oh,
do that up. All right, let's see if it's any good. What do you give that on smell? We don't have to rate this, I don't guess.
Oh, the smell is wonderful. Oh my gosh.
I had no idea. Honest to goodness, I thought this is probably not going to be that good.
I really thought the same thing.
I was willing to try it though, but this is delicious. Honest to goodness.
I am thoroughly shocked.
Oh man, they should be selling these at Sonic or someplace.
Oh, they should. Oh my gosh. That is like the ultimate
That is great.
Is it me? But it almost tastes like an original chocolate malt.
That's what I was going to say.
It doesn't taste.
To it.
I thought it'd be more shaky, but that's more like a chocolate malt. That is fantastic.
That is really good. I mean,
that's the way to drink that beer, everybody.
This should be tried at home, really. You know, a lot of shows you see that say don't try this at home. Try this.
No, this should be tried at home. And you can tell if you can see that we only used about 8 ounces, or about half that.
Yeah, 6 ounces.
6 ounces,
like
yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And what'd you put in? 3 scoops?
I think I ended up putting
4?
in 5.
Oh, 5?
Yeah.
Wow.
But they were kind of soft and not all that full. But
for our free beer community, oh my gosh, that is.
The chocolate's coming through though.
It is. It's huge.
Very good.
That is fantastic.
Dang.
Well, Big Al?
I know. I think we need to close this show out and get ready for the next one. Thank you all for coming by.
We thank you for putting up with us and experimenting with us. Man,
you never know what we're going to do. But
no. And this was well worth it. Everybody try this at home.
This is probably our best experiment yet.
Oh, yeah. This is almost its own beer lab right here.
Fantastic.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, thanks for joining us. Don't forget, I'm Big Al.
I'm Charlie.
Till next time.
Sorry, I'm trying to get some
feeling back in here.
that.
We keep the studio at 66 degrees.
Oh, well, see, it's
Charlie
cool
thinks
in
it's
that.
cold.
I'm horrible about when I'm not moving. I swear to you, my heart stops. And so everything slows down in my body.
Maybe it's just 3 sizes too small.
And that could be too. Well, my wife would definitely agree with that. Recording, so you can throw it in.
I know, but I slammered on part of it.
Oh, did you? Well, let's do it again.
Okay, I slammered on part of it.
I
slobbered and...
I slobbered on it.
That's slobbering and stammering. It's called slammering. I do all the time.
We got a new word.
All right!
Let's do this.
Let's do this. I like that. I told the producer to sit down and shut up.
We can jump in there.
Okay. Because we just showed the ingredients, and so we're going to pop back up. And I'll say like, wow.
Just say, ah.